All right, it's 4:07 in the afternoon on a Sunday. Everything's just completely out of whack this week. Normally we prep at 6 to 7 on Sundays, and then we go ahead and do secret meeting on secret project from 7 until 8, and then we run Mythic Odyssey from 8 until 11:30. However, I had a bunch of extra responsibilities pop up over the last few days, next few days. I don't know. Anyways, I gotta go at 5, so we're gonna prep for like 45 minutes, and then I gotta head out. So we're gonna work on Mythic Odyssey. As you can see, we've got lovely Sibo here, and I asked all the players what they were going to disguise themselves as or look like when they went to the Isle of Themis, which is Amazon Island, and only characters who have completely embraced femininity and kind of turned away from the more masculine gender have any rights and privileges, etc., etc. So their goal was to use alter self potions to disguise themselves as ladies. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make the tokens for everybody, but Sibo sent over the request that they're just themselves with boobs. So we're gonna go ahead and honor that request. So we have this amazing art by Clarifang, and then we're gonna just ruin it by posting. We're gonna put Jessica Negri boobs on this picture. I know, I'm a villain, I guess. Anyways, so we're gonna go ahead and add those boobas to here. Go. I think that's honestly all we needed, and now we've got boobas. It almost feels too simple. Wow. And just like that, you get into Themis. Let's see. We'll go ahead and... Wow, this is the most awkward stream ever. Nah, there's been so many worse than this. Alright, so let's go ahead and... there we go. The Princess of the Internet. Alright. Now that we have what we need, we can go ahead and... It just kind of looks like two knees now, really. It's kind of the worst cleavage shot we could have had for him. Alright, go here. And let's see. Does it look better upside down? No, no. We'll just go like that. There we go. Alright. And let's see. Do this, this, this. Let's go grab the frame for it. And let's see. I'm going to grab the September frame. Odyssey. There we go. And I think he just has a bronze frame. Maybe he's got a gold frame. I can't remember. Let's go check the game. There we go. Where is Sibo? There he is. Sibo has a nice, I want to say old gold. Is that kind of the color? I think that's the color we got there. All right. Gold and black. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. So we get rid of this. Post this in. It just doesn't look right. I feel like we're just not getting what we were after here. Okay. Does Jessica have other booba shots that we could use? What am I saying? Of course she does. Let's... That should be enough boobs. There we go. I think that'll work. All right. Back to our workshop. Here we go. It's his red scarf that's really making it tough, I think. There we go. Go down here. Get rid of these. There we go. I think that works. Perfect. Okay. This is a huge chore. I'm having to look through all these pictures trying to find the perfect one to work with SIBO. I don't want to do this. This is like my responsibility as the dungeon master. All right, wait. Maybe this one will work. Hold on. Let's see. Wait. No, the gravity's too weird on that one. Man. All right. Let's keep trying. This is the kind of important prep that we have to do to make sure that we're running the best possible game of Dungeons & Dragons we can. All right. I think we finally have a solution here. There we go. Post this one in. I think the scarf is messing us up again. They both have very big head. There. Turn it. Aha. All right. So I think that's good, except for the hair situation. So that doesn't really work either. All right. All right. Well, it's not done yet. Hold on. Here we go. Oh, is that for Mythic? Oh, sweet. All right. Let's see. So T-Pain helping out Mythic here. Very cool. It's been a while since Mythic has had any fan inspiration. That's appreciated. All right. I have written it down. I got the post-it note ready. Okay. So let's see. Go like that. There we go. And then got SIBO. Shrink SIBO's head down just a little bit. I mean, Negri got a pretty big head, honestly. There we go. Wow. Perfect. I think we found it. I think we figured it out. We cracked the code. All right. And there'll be no Julian tonight, but I do have art for Julian, a.k.a. Julia, that we're going to use. So I find it hard to believe that Julian would go to an island full of ladies, disguised as a lady, and not try to run his mouth as much as possible. But he is at Star Wars camp, so we're just going to have to suspend our disbelief. All right, there we go. Okay. So I guess we got to give Negri a little bit more of a ruddy kind of tan situation here so that this matches up better. All right, so we'll do new layer and filter, render, clouds. Okay. And we'll kind of go through here, try to... that's a good start. That soft light. There we go. Okay. Maybe if we do it twice. No, that's too orange. All right. I think that'll actually work. Okay. So we go magic wand. All right. Perfect. All right. So then we'll go here, combine these two together. And we'll go ahead and turn them into oil painting. There we go. Perfect. And the last thing we need is we'll go ahead and try to grab some of this dark color right here. And we'll do, let's see, color overlay. go. Okay, that works. All right, perfect. So let's see. We'll take all of these, and then we'll combine them. And we'll go over to here. Sibo's so tall now. How will we fit all of Sibo into the frame? There we go. Okay, we'll do this. And good. All right. We've done it. Perfection. Okay. We'll actually trim that a little bit. There we go. I really had plans to do like real prep, but this has presented itself as a good challenge. There we go. So we'll do, let's see, here and here. All right. Cool. So let's move on to the next one. All right. Let's see. Mythic. There we go. Mythic game art. Is that where they posted it? All right. So got it. Okay. Open a new tab. Let's see. Search Google for image. Weird. Trying to get this particular one, but it's like coming in like super small. All right, let me see if I can find it in a different browser. Hold on. So Chrome. Right, Chrome over to the side. Always dangerous to search images, I'm finding. Let's see. Ah, there we go. So let's see. Then we go here, and for frames, we'll go ahead and turn on water. There we go. Turn off that one. So many variations on the frames for this. There we go. So this is Andronikos. It would be super meta if Andronikos just called this particular character Anastasia. Do you know what I'm saying? That'd be pretty meta, but I don't think that's gonna happen. We'll see. All right, go in and get rid of that, and good. Okay, and then we need this one. No, hold on. right, and I can't remember what Julian's frame looks like either. Let's see. Julian's is like pink and blue. Okay. So let's see if we could find Julian's frame. Going inside frame. Maybe I just named it Oh my god. Maybe I just named it Julian. Let's see. Rade, Phil, Hero, Julian. There we go. Okay. Paste that in. Nope. Layers hidden. That's cool. Alright, try again. I don't know if Julian's trying to capture the whole fire in frame thing or not. I don't know if it's gonna fit. We can try. Let's see. Nah, they're gonna be like super small if we try to fit them in frame. Unless we twist them back a little bit. Like that, maybe? Let's see. That looks pretty cool, actually. Okay. Except we deleted their fucking arm. Alright. Hold on. Much better. Okay. Alright, cool. So, the other two characters, Maya and... Who is the new character? I'm trying to remember the name of the new character. Again, having a pretty rough day for remembering stuff. My brain's kind of overloaded from like recramming like all of 4th edition into it. But we'll get it sorted out. Okay. Oh, Nim. That's right. So Nim is already kind of there because gender fluid. And then Karuna's going to be fine, but we need to go ahead and update these other 3. So let's do that. Hey Crash, hey role players, what you doing? Hey Brewdog, good to see you. You just missed we were doing like full character makeovers for this next arc they're gonna go into. Alright, we'll go to the Julian folder. It grows ever larger, the journey they've taken. There we go. Julia's loaded in, ready for action. Alright. Next up we'll go to Andronikos. Hop into the Andronikos folder. Throw that one up. Alright. And then we'll go grab SIBO. Toss this in the ever-expanding SIBO folder. SIBO boobas. And done. We've done our due diligence. That's all the prep we needed to do for tonight. Everything else is just already planned, already ready to go. Alright, so with our remaining 20-ish minutes, let's go ahead and keep working on Chapter 6. Alright. So we already did Area of the Rock. We already did Charybdis. We jumped ahead and started working on Tychon. But we're going to go to Dragon Island today. of which I have no maps. That's unfortunate. All right, so because last time I tried to grab maps, it was a disaster. We're going to go to test world, and we're going to just go ahead and import a bunch of stuff there. So let me see. Where's test world? How's that one doing? Okay. Going to go ahead and launch test world. It's technically my new game template world has now somehow been turned into my test world, but I guess that's fine. I don't anticipate starting any new games other than the Curse of Strahd that's coming up, so we'll make it work. I am pretty excited about Curse of Strahd, though. Pretty excited. Doing some very fun prep for that. So, trying to remember, if I didn't label these maps properly, I'm trying to remember all the maps that I'm going to need for Isle of the Dragon. I may as well start making some maps to overwrite. So we'll do that real quick. Here we go. Because I know for sure we're at least going to have her layer. And then... not sure what else we'll have. We'll see. All right. So let's go over here. And we're just going to start throwing stuff together. We're going to do a folder, call it Odyssey of the Dragonlord, Dragon Isle. Hit enter. And start filling it up. So we're going to do Odyssey of the Dragonlord. Dragon. I got one Dragon Isle. Dragon Isle Beach. I was kind of hoping for a bit more. We got Dragon Jungle. Okay. Shit. I was hoping to do better than that. Let's see. Dragon Isle. Okay, and Odyssey of the Dragonlord. Dragon. Jungle? Dragon Jungles. Okay. What did I call them? Hexia? Ooh. We're on to something here. Hexia Layer and Hexia Interior. Two different Hexia entrances. That doesn't bode well. Alright, so here's the interior scene. And here is the entrance. Maybe? Alright. So, what about Odyssey of the Dragonlord Elves? Elven Hideaway. That sounds right. I think that's it. I think those are all the maps. So we're going to go ahead and scrub the weather off of these. And I guess we'll clean them up here. So, oh, that's lovely. Okay. And then we'll go to Jungle. Boy, that's just the saddest jungle map. Oh my god. That's like so uninteresting. It's got a seam down the middle too. Do we have time to make a jungle map? We probably have time to make a jungle map. I'm sure it'll be fine. All right. We'll make a jungle map real quick. All right. Log in. Let's see. Create a map. Fantasy map. Choose a style. 2K is fine. 40 by 40 is fine. Create the map. We don't care about your recommendation. And let us begin. So, first things first, it's a jungle. So, we're going to lay down a bunch of foliage. Here we go. So, I'm going to grab this. I'm going to select the whole scene. We're going to go to size. And we're going to lower it to like that. And we'll go ahead and apply. Cool. Looks pretty terrible. So then we're going to go to rotation. And we're going to rotate it like that, and then we're going to make it a little bit bigger. And we're going to lower the opacity, and we're going to overlay this on top of what we already have. Cool. And then we're going to go in here, and we're going to take this sort of grassy stuff, and we're going to go ahead and apply that over that. All right. Starting to get there. And then finally, we will go ahead and take this forest texture, and we'll drop that on top as well. All right, cool. So now it kind of has the hint that there's like sticks and twigs and stuff there. Looks pretty good. Hey, what's up? It is an all right evening. It is all right. I gotta leave in like 20 minutes or so to run a whole bunch of errands that I'm not too excited about, but I'll be back at 8 to run the game, so I'm getting my prep out of the way early. So we got a forest floor that's kind of got like brown. So we'll use that to make some pathways through the forest. So kind of do a little bit of this. I'm going to shrink the size here quite a bit. There we go. And then maybe there's like a little bit of a clearing here or something. And then we go back out into the woods. There. And then kind of go around and that way. Yeah, that seems pretty good. All right. Cool. All right. So we need some rocks. That's what we need. Let's see. Do we want to paint the rocks on, or do we just want to drop the rocks? Great question. Also, this green fake grass. We want some of this. So I'm going to reduce the size. Okay. And reduce the opacity a bit more. And I kind of like the idea of this kind of growing near the path. Yeah. So we'll just kind of put that on either side of the path. There we go. Okay, growing in the path a little bit. All right. Cool. It's hard to believe it's making this much of an impact, considering how low the opacity is, but that's fine, I guess. All right, we're gonna grab a shadow, and we're gonna lower the opacity really low, and I guess we'll try to lower the brush size. And I'm just going to sort of trace the edge of the path to sort of create some shadows where the foliage and the path meet, so we get the sense that the path is lower than the surrounding foliage. So to show that it's kind of worn into the ground a bit. There we go. Yeah, that works. Remember, don't use a stylus either. Just make sure you're using your mouse so that you can feel like you're making a map with a bar of soap. It's very important. That's what a real map maker uses, bar of soap. All right. So that's cool. And then we want to make the rut in the path deeper. So we're going to grab this kind of doo-doo brown color. It's called Dungeon Ground. And I'm going to trace down the center of the path. Try to darken that up a little bit. There we go. And because the opacity is low, it doesn't just make a brown streak down the center of it. It does kind of give you some variance there. Now, the cool part about an outdoor map is kind of like drawing a monster versus drawing a beautiful person. Outdoors are messy, so you could be a little bit more messy without it dramatically impacting the overall look. It might actually make it look better to be less perfect. Let's see. We'll do jungle. There we go. Did I lose my stylist? What do you mean? Like, why my hair's all a mess and stuff? I've been really out of it and sick and down lately, so I'm sure I'm probably looking kind of like shit. Let's see. All right. We'll go ahead and just drop rocks on it. That's fine. So let's go to stamps, and we're going to go grab some stones. I wish they had some mossy stones. That'd be so cool. Instead, you have to keep adding your moss manually all the time. So lame. All right, let's drop our layer all the way to almost the bottom. And yeah, like right about here. And then we'll just drop these rocks around. There we go. Interesting that I have 4 different rocks, but I feel like I just keep getting the same ones. There, that's a nice big rock. Okay. Cool. Maybe there? Yeah, that works. Okay. So now we'll go in here and we'll add the aforementioned moss by using these vines, which this is like the best, I don't know, one of the best stamps that they got is this viney shit. All right, let's see, shrinking that down. There we go. And over here. Like that. Yeah, that works. It's gonna be weird not making any maps for Curse of Strahd. It feels so strange to think about that. I mean, I don't know. Even if I made maps, even if I felt like making maps, they wouldn't really match the style that's already going. So, feels weird. All right, why don't we add some grapevines? That'd be kind of cool. I don't know. I don't think grapevines grow on rocks, but it could be kind of cool. Let's see. There we go. It's a magical island ruled by a bardic dragon. I feel like if she wanted fucking uh, grapevines to grow, she could probably make it happen. Right. There we go. All right. Cool. I'm happy with that. I think that'd be pretty cool. All right. So then we got to do bracken or underbrush. So we're going to go and grab some ferns. There we go. They're not very jungly colored, so let's go to filters. No. Yeah, maybe transform filters. There we go. And we'll change them to be more jungly colored. Placement. Let's do area. There we go. We'll reduce the size so we get more, but we'll lower the density. And there we go. All right, start painting these in. Oops, I did something wrong. We're going to go all the way to the very bottom. That way they show up underneath the rocks that we put. There we go. And you better hope that you got a decent amount of memory if you're trying this on your Chrome browser, because each of these is its own unique object that it's keeping track of. So it can be real bad if you're not careful. All right, so we got these frivolous ferns, so we're also going to affect the colors there. So let's try to get some greens in there. Ooh, that'll look good. Okay, try to mix those in with what we've already got. See, it's kind of filling in the gaps there. That works good. Some of them do come out onto the path. We can just move those later if we decide to clear the path. All right. And now we're going to go with some bushes. There we go. Fey bushes seem like they'd be a good pick for a green dragon who is also a bard. So we'll increase the size a little bit of said bushes. There we go. We'll increase the area to support more. And we'll go up a layer so that these will grow on top of the smaller ones, but still not over the rocks. All right. Not bad. Just enough to kind of fluff things out a bit. We can switch back to not having an area and just do one at a time to get like some more control over that placement. All right. And then I want to add some flowers. Let's see. So we'll go with these guys. And then we will go back to area for this. And I want it to be really small. So we're going to raise the area. Way up. And density way down. Going to go back down to layer 5, -5, and start putting these flowers around. All right, cool. I hope this is building towards something cool, and we're not just, I mean, I still think it's more interesting than the jungle map we were going to use. Okay, and now we got to add thorns. So, because it is a green dragon and she's very mean. So we're going to go to thorn bushes. And we're going to try to get those to look sort of purplish. Let's see if we can get that. That's pretty close. And we will make these bigger. Yeah, there we go. And increase the area and the density. All right. And I'll try to fit these in where I can, but I don't think it's going to freely paint. I think I'm going to have to go in. Whoa, my God. It was terrifying. But thank you. All right. So I'm going to go and try to drop these in manually. All right. And now you can see that we have all this beautiful stuff, but then the vines are kind of reaching out and sort of choking everything out. And it should be randomizing these stamps. But maybe they all just look too similar to see any difference. There we go. All right. That's looking pretty good. So we're going to go up another layer we're going to go 2 layers. And I'm going to see how this looks if we were to try to put it up here on the rocks. Oh, it doesn't look too bad, actually. So the corruption, I guess, of the dragon and her influence is sort of taking over everything. There we go. I wonder if this group will kill Hexia. I doubt it. This is a pretty good group. Oh my God. Thank you. I'm going to turn my notification volume down a wee bit. Oh man, Prime subscriptions too. Holy shit. Thank you. That's awesome. All right. So we've got these, and now we're going to go ahead and save it because we got quite a few changes. Note to self. Photoshop Jessica Negri's boobs onto more tokens. Message received. All right, so we're going to look at palm trees because they make the best jungle trees. So let's see. Go like this, and we're going to raise those all the way up to like 1. So they're definitely high above everything else. And we're going to start with smaller trees. And it is a shame that there's like a handful of these trees that have these like weird, like forced perspective of like, I don't know, you know how to describe it. That like trunk popping out. Looks so dumb. So you just kind of have to pay attention when you put these down that the trunk isn't placing itself in like a really like shitty spot that you have to go back and like cover it up with something. Oh my god, it just keeps happening. There we go. Now this could be prevented by not using the random one, but I mean, I don't know. All right, so we worked really hard to make that cool ground layer, and now we're just basically changing everything up so that we can't even see it. And that's map making, sadly. All right, I'm gonna increase the size here a little bit, and I will manually just switch back and forth then, because I don't want to have to deal with this trunk situation. All right. There we go. It's looking pretty cool. Go in here. Very nice. Couple more. Look at that. We hand placed the fucking vines with like the grapes and shit on that rock, and then we just covered it up. Okay. And we'll go another change to get some of these blue ones in here. That'll look pretty cool. So I'm going to go to 0 for those. There we go. Are these forgotten adventurous assets? No, this is Incarnate. We're working in Incarnate. It's a map making program. It's subscription based. I think it's $25 for a year. And you actually keep the commercial licensing rights of the maps you make, which is pretty damn nice. So if you were trying to make your own adventures and you wanted to have your own maps without having to hire a map maker, this would definitely be a great tool to consider checking out. Now you could take Forgotten Adventures assets and import them because it lets you bring in custom stamps if you want to. But I actually, part of why I like Incarnate is I really like the style of Incarnate. It reminds me very much of one of my favorite map makers. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Afternoon Maps. The style looks exactly like Afternoon Maps. There we go. All right, so I think that works. We'll use that as our jungle map. So we'll go ahead and hit save. Is a palm tree not a tree? It's a type of grass. Wow, I actually did not know that. That's pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna save this out. No, I think I just saved it. My bad. I'm gonna export it. There we go. And we could probably go a little bit bigger. For like 3,000. There we go. All right. Then if we wanted to cheat, we could take it into Photoshop and we could like push the values and stuff and really like do fancy stuff with it. So we could go in here and just be like, let's see, contrast. Ooh, do that. Make the path like really dark. Nice. Let's see. We'll grab a dark green. Almost a dark bluish green, purple. Yeah. And let's see. Could do something like this. Go in here. We'll do a soft light. There we go. just a little bit to kind of like accentuate the outer edges there, kind of draw the attention back towards the center of the scene. There we go. And we could even kind of darken up some of these revealed areas, try to de-emphasize them a bit. Doing something like this will kind of keep their attention more on the lit areas of the map. So if you're trying to kind of keep the focus on a map in a certain place, you could certainly go in here and do that. You could achieve the same effect in Incarnate. My recommendation would be to clone the map so that you don't lose all your progress in your layers, and then flatten the clone, and then do a paint over in Incarnate, which means you wouldn't have to come over and do this. Then if we want to do some highlights, we could just use the dodge tool, which is, basically highlights for babies. And we could go in here and try to draw attention to certain things like this center area. Maybe there's more sunlight coming through here because there's not so many trees. So we could sort of like lighten this area up a little bit. There we go. Cool. All right, go ahead and flatten this image out again. And we'll save it out as a WebP. And we'll call it, I don't know, Hexia's Jungle. There we go. Okay. So I'm sure we got kicked out of our game. Oh, we didn't. Sweet. Okay. So for Dragon Island, we'll go ahead and do a tile template wide. That works. Go in here. And oh man, we got like 6 minutes tops. All right, that's fine. And we'll go here. We'll go to Odyssey, Chapter 6. Go ahead and put Dragon Island. And we'll upload it. I'll also throw this map onto Discord for patrons. So, okay, going in there. We'll take advantage of the size, I guess. 40 by 40 is fine. See, that's a big ass map. I gotta start moving away from all these big ass maps. There we go. Now, a big map is fun if they are doing like just exploration or whatever, but I'm finding that you can get like a tighter, more exciting combat on the smaller maps. Plus, like revisiting all that 4th edition stuff's got me reconsidering lots of things. All right, we're gonna name this. Let's see. Thorn choked jungles. That works. And grid. Turn the grid opacity pretty low. That. All right. And I think that works pretty good. All right. There's not really any terrain or anything. I mean, there's a shitload of terrain. I guess we could make it all difficult terrain if we wanted to. Let's see. Do I have the terrain tool installed on this server? Yeah, there it is. Okay. So what we could do is draw it out like this. There we go. And over. Nope. And same thing here. Go. And here. So if they go off the beaten path, it turns into a very difficult terrain. So let's see. Do green and terrain obstacle environment. There we go. Jungle. Update. And terrain type jungle. And over here, terrain type jungle. I can't remember if it actually cares about the terrain type for anything besides just like water, but all right, cool. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's go grab the rest of our maps off of here. So you guys, Darok and Patria, I don't think you guys had your own sheets. And you've got all your cute little giant frogs and your elf warriors. Cool. All right. Then we got the Elven Hideaway, which is a fantastic map that we didn't even use last game. Okay, that seems good. It's got teleporters set up and everything. All right, we got... Oh, another one for Mythic. Oh, man. Okay. I'll write that down for later. Burning Hound. Mythic. Okay. Let's see what this is looking like. Ooh, this is a hot mess. Oh, man. That's because everybody came here and was kicking ass all over the place. Let's see. Okay. That's fine. That's not too bad. And then what do we got here? Hexia Exterior. Oof, this is a real big mess. Okay. Oh, wow, there's fucking dinosaurs here and everything. Okay, we'll get rid of these guys. Why is it so dark out here? I don't know. All right, so we're gonna export all of these. Okay. Let's see. Export. Come on, brain. There we go. And export. Default tabletop. No, we don't need that. Okay, cool. So then we go back over to here and we just start importing them. So there we go. Import Hexia entrance. And yeah, we're just going to do that. And I guess next time we prep, we can go ahead and repopulate these. Took a bit of a detour there to make a jungle map, but there's worse things we could spend our time on, I guess. All right. Hideaway. Import. And it is a shame that we have this extra step here that we have to go and like strip out the weather in a test world so that we don't like strip the weather in our whole world and break everything here. But that's sort of the danger of Foundry with all of the updates that they do all the time. All right. So that means we should have the beach. We don't even need that jungle anymore. We got the jungle that we made. Elven Hideaway. Hexia Layer entrance. We did Hexia Layer entrance twice, y'all. All right, let's import over it. No. Okay, let's import over it. Interior. There we go. Glad I stopped to check. All right, cool. So we have everything we need to get this set up next time we prep for Mythic. And we got a cool new jungle map, so that's fun. We'll try to actually use it. I mean, when do you not need a jungle map, though? And, yeah. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, Drazima, I just saw that. I have like Photoshop through my day job. So like, and I've just always had Photoshop. So I think even if I switched jobs and I didn't have access to Photoshop anymore, I would just have to pay for Photoshop. It's just become such a normal part of my entire life. I don't know how I'd get by without it. All right. So we'll be back at 8 and we'll be playing Mythic Odyssey. I will be hosting General Snood, who plays Orin and who now plays Nim because Orin is gone. Spoiler. And we will more than likely be headed to the Amazon nation of Themis. So should be pretty fun. Should be pretty fun. Uh, Tomorrow night, level 16 shenanigans with the other Odyssey group, Odyssey Prime. They are already through the first 9 chapters of the game. They're in chapters 10, 11, and 12, doing the post game content. Very exciting, a lot of high level stuff. So we'll be doing prep for that tomorrow at probably 6 or 6:30. Sounds about right. And then we'll be running the game at 8. Nothing happening on Tuesday. Wednesday, we got our third session of Dom's Monster Hunter game. I'm enjoying that very much as a player, so it's not too early in the series to just come and hang out. There's not a lot going on besides hunting monsters. It's a Monster Hunter game. The plot's not too hard to follow. And then Thursday, we've got more Wild Beyond the Witchlight, and we will be prepping our Curse of Strahd game Thursday night in preparation for that. So I believe I don't actually know what part we'll be prepping, but we will be going through and I believe populating the beautiful 3D animated maps with our own monsters and good stuff. Friday, nothing in particular is happening. And then Saturday, we will have Red Hand of Doom prep and Red Hand of Doom game. So join us for any and all of that stuff. Also, just keep in mind Extra Life is coming up, so we will be doing stuff for Extra Life. It's the first weekend of November. All right. Hope everybody has a great night. Maybe I'll see you at 8. Otherwise, I will see you next time.